Hi friends, welcome or welcome back today to my budget. My name is Nita and I'm on a journey to becoming a financial warrior. That means a fight to be debt free, to stay debt free, give myself financial options with the help of zero-based budgeting, the cash envelope systems and savings challenges. And today I wanted to go over a few things that I'm doing to help me reach my goals 2024. One will be my overall financial goals 12 weeks at a glance, my no spend January, and my progress so far. So weekly check-in, and my overall and my money stack of how I'm trying to build my budget. I wanted to start with my goals from January to March. And the first two goals are financial. The first is I want to save $1,000 for this year's emergency fund. I decided that every year I want to save $1,000 at the beginning of the year from that year's income to cover any emergencies that arise during that year. And so I'm going to do that by doing a no spend January and doing the 1K happy challenge. And this is marked as high priority. The sooner I get that done, I can take those funds and put it to other categories and, like just be set for any type of emergency. Goal 2 is I want to start my CD ladder this year. My end goal is to have 12 CDs, starting at $400. And I got $400 is 4 people in our household, so $100 per person. And so this year I plan to start 4 CD ladders at $400 at the end of every quarter. And then the following year I'll start 4 more. But by then, this one I'm going to grow to 1,000, and then the other one will start at 400 again. First goal is 400. The next goal is 1,000. Just trying to keep a pace and a momentum where for my short change, I'm trying to stretch it as long as I can to get those CDs covered. I'm doing a challenge for $450. I think it's called Fantastic, which I haven't done my savings challenges for the month yet, but you will see that in that video, and I'll mention that as a reminder. Also, I'm increasing my side hustle sales. For those who don't know, I am a couponer, so I do sell bundles. And then the last thing is selling things we no longer need. I definitely want to use I don't know if OfferUp. That's the only one I could think of right now. But I do have things written down, so I can refer to that to get the things that we no longer need. I have in my office area, we have a couch, a recliner, and we want to get rid of that so I can finish my design in here. And I have printers that I haven't used, a few other things, but posted and out to be able to put that money towards the CD ladder. And let me zoom you guys in just a little bit. On the bottom here is goal 3 is my health, and goal 4 is my side hustle. Health is I want to grow my hamstrings, in which I'll put some pictures up to show you guys. This was kind of the same goal that I had last year. I wanted to just have a certain look, and I'll put pictures up to show you guys the areas I'm focused on with my hamstrings. I see the results, I see improvements. In case you don't know, I've been working out for over 10 years, and the style of workout that I do is powerlifting. So when you're a powerlifter, you typically don't look like a bodybuilder. I'm focused more on the strength and lifting heavy, not so much as looking muscular. And so the gains that I have is from powerlifting. So I have to now use bodybuilder technique to kind of help me get to where the look I'm trying to get to. And for me, everything is slow and steady because for one, it's realistic. And 2, I've been working out so long that, yes, the results come slower. My upper body, I always notice immediately. It's like my upper body, I don't have to put a lot of work into to see results. But my lower half, oh yeah, that's where I'm packed and stacked. As far as where the fat grows, the first thing that packs on weight, the last place for the weight to leave. With that being said, I'm increasing cardio to 4 times a week. Before it was 3 times a week. I had 3 gym days, 3 cardio days, and 1 rest day. Now that rest day is turned into a cardio day. But extra measures if I want to see the things I want to see. Next is I'm going to alter my diet to be a fat burning machine. And when I think about diet and food and eating, you don't want to lie to your body. Like trying to trick your body and like, oh, okay, well, I'm working out and then so I can eat this and I can eat that. You're lying to your body because it's like, hey, we went and worked out, I'm burning fat, but you're giving me food to not grow the muscle. It's growing the fat. So yeah, I'm confused here. And so all the work you just did, you might be throwing it out the window. This is my effort to make sure I'm asking the question, is this gonna help me reach my goal or push me further away from my goal? That kind of determines how I set up my meal prep. Like I'm trying to have that fat burn machine. Already, once you start to grow your muscles, that's what they're doing even at rest. So you want to give it the food to help it be a maniac. I focused on weight, but I wasn't a scale happy person. I'm still not. So I need to I have to focus on weigh myself weekly. It usually is Mondays. I do Monday weigh-ins, take measurements, and progress pictures. From the time that I started working out to now, I'm not that girl to be in the mirror taking pictures and videos. That's not me. It's like the few pictures I have taken up until yesterday to share with you guys. It was like, okay, all right. You know, I see the progress. So it's necessary. It's been good. It's motivation. So next is my side hustle. And so I'm not focused on the 1K subscribers. Like I feel like that's going to come. If you guys truly like me or enjoy the content, it's going to come. So I don't want to pressure myself number wise and let it be as organic as it's going to be. Yeah, I would like it to be as fast as possible, but I'll focus on the content. So produce more content and post on at least 2 social medias. And I do have a TikTok, which I haven't posted on. I have Instagram, which I haven't posted on, YouTube, and one of those 2. And for me, this is more of I'll say a stressor in the fact of time-wise. When you film videos, you edit, it takes a lot of time. This week alone, I haven't met my run goals because I've been editing videos, recording, editing, and it's like I'm trying to not get behind. And it's like just putting it in my schedule so I can make it happen. So that's been my struggle this week. Overall, this year, doing a low buy year. I'm challenging myself to use what I have, like my pantry, for example. I want to see the back of it, and we slowly build it, like maintain a low stockpile and build on it so things are used before they expire. Oh, that's one example. The other is, confess, I love shoes. For Christmas, I got a pair of shoes I didn't ask for, but I got them and I love them. And I'll show you a picture of the things I got for Christmas. It wasn't a lot, which is fine and expected, but I love everything. It was things that I will use. One thing that's not pictured is my mom bought me square plate set and it's black. I forgot about it, but it's been washed and it's in use. One of my sisters bought me the shoes. The other one got me the nail kit, because I want to practice doing my nails, give you guys a little something. But at the same time, I have to be cautious of the type of nails, because if it's a hindrance at the gym life is first. That's coming off. And then the kiddos got me the purse, which oh my God, I'm so in love. The Notique pouch was a gift to myself. I feel like I'm ready to use what I have. I have a lot. I show you a picture of the shoes. We have a wall of shoes, and this wall is mainly sneakers. And like inside of the closet, I have another rack with sandals and dress shoes, heels, all that. And I have a few box shoes. So yes, I have a lot of shoes, but I'm challenging myself to use every pair, especially that's on the wall. Wear every pair of sneakers, since that's where I frequent some type of physical activity. I know for sure I'll be able to wear at least every pair at least once this year. As far as clothing, I'm going through all the clothing and wearing it. So that's gonna let me know if I need to keep it or get rid of it. I think that's it. I think that's a good challenge in itself, to use what I have and weed out things that, I like this, but I don't really like it too much. So, I can let it go. Now let's get into my money stack. I have four areas that I kind of have as stacked on top of each other to cover emergencies, or know that I have my back, and have it tiered at 4 levels. So the first is debt bully at $250. I have that fully funded. The next is this year's e-fund, which I'm working on with this, just a reminder. And debt bully is 10% of rainy day fund. Rainy day fund is started but not fully funded. It's at $2,275. And the last is month ahead. If a minor emergency come up, I rather use this. If it's $250 or less, use this and replenish that. If it's over $250, I'll just skip that and tap into the 1,000. If it's more than 1,000, I can pull from rainy day. If all else fails, I am getting a month ahead. We haven't reached this goal yet. I think it's at like 1,500. So this month ahead includes the bills that I cover and the household bills. So, the mortgage, utilities, water, groceries, all of that. That will be in this. Done, working on, almost done, progress, partially done. So if I can get this and maintain it from year to year and add to it, a little bit, like I feel like I'm ready for life. I'm ready for anything. With that, I have my diamond in the rough. I have my major funds, like these funds. If I eliminate all other sinking funds, these will stay in place. I have debt bully again. It's at the top with the rainy day. This is like the first line of defense. I have a goal to my primary fund to 10,000. And so this is it. And I make this line solid because we want to protect this 10,000. So my first line of defense is debt bully and rainy day. Then the next line is specific to health, car, and home. And so I have my goal set here. At my deductible, individual is 3,000, for family is 6,000. So my first goal I would like to meet is 3,000, and then 6,000. Once I meet that, is capped. Whatever I spend throughout the year, that's what I'll replace. And then car defense, which is car emergency, my goal is to get it to 5,500. Every year I save $1,000 to go towards it. The money hasn't been able to just sit there because cars grow old and deteriorate and break down. Constantly have to replace things. So that I'm working on, but I do want to get to like half. I want to start a sinking fund for tires. And I think that's the last category I want to add pertaining to car emergencies or car maintenance. Home defense, I have an annual goal of $1,750. My boyfriend and I felt like that was good to and just meet the goal. And let it build. And when we may have to replace the water heater, AC unit, we constantly have a number that we meet and constantly growing. Although, we are saving in general down to cover anything. Next is the survival fund and exchange fund. A survival fund is my 3 to 6 months expenses. This is to be used only in the event of job loss. This is the first goal. The first goal is 5,000, which I've met. I'm going to increase it eventually. Focus on the others. I have something here, so I'm satisfied with that. The exchange fund is pretty much for lifestyle change, and that could be lifestyle creep. Something happens where you lose a loved one and maybe have to buy a plane ticket, or some expenses come up to where it can derail you. The emergency, but I wouldn't want to take my rainy day fund because, as we know, sometimes in life when things happen, you hit with one thing, then another, then another. For me, it makes sense to have something specific for those life events. So I'm not wipe out my rainy day, and then as soon as I get back from that event, to get hit with something else. Then it's like, well, where am I take that from? And then it kind of like snowball into a negative snowball of expenses, and then you wipe out everything, which is here for if you need it. But that's why just explaining why I have this separate from this. The way I compartmentalize things is just kind of how my works. As I mentioned, the primary fund is just my primal account. My goal, get it to 10,000. Once it gets to 10,000, and I actually have it written out here. to show you guys. It's kind of basically what I was explaining to you guys. This is my general savings. It's unlimited. I wouldn't have just $10,000 sitting in a savings account, even though it'll be a high yield. I'll put it to work. But I haven't decided that do I use the $10,000 to start the CD ladder or to include in the CD ladder, or keep that separate and build my CD ladder. My first goal is $400 per CD ladder. And then the next goal is $1,000 per CD ladder. So that'll be $12,000 a month here, and then $10,000 if I keep this separate. But I may include it, but that's so far away from now that, you know, we'll revisit this later. But this is kind of, these goals I will keep and grow and tweak along the years, but this is here to stay. Next, let's get into the no spend. This will be my third no spend. I did one last year and I think one the previous year. My rules is use gift cards to buy necessities. I'm trying not to spend any cash, and so far so good. And I'm focusing on 1 week at a time. The exceptions are hustle spending for current orders, my side hustle for the year, doing low buy for that, and just replenishing things that I know my customers request or typically want. So the other exception is spending in case of emergency. Emergencies happen because I'm on a spend. I'm not going to be like, oh no, I can't spend. So I bought a debit card, or if I have the cash, I'm going to spend it. So to go over the days so far, it looks like I haven't been doing good, but I want to explain. The habit cabinet is where I got this plum planner, and I'm using this to, let me see, how can I get this set up for week 1. Here under cuisine, I'm just writing my meals that I have so I can refer back to of what I ate, what I didn't eat. And my diet is not reflecting diet that I need. Be a fat burn machine. I've had some bread and a couple desserts because we're at the beginning of cleaning out getting rid of things that we don't need. So it's like we're kind of clearing out the rest of dessert is from Christmas. I usually substitute bread for like low carb tortillas. This Reuben Day, well, I did have a tortilla. Never mind, sorry. Hamburger. Use a regular hamburger bun. We have substitutions, but just, you know, you guys, if you can read it and you interested, you can go over that. But I just wanted to get into my spending. So Mondays I'm off, and I like to try and get as much done on Mondays, but that's Sunday or Monday is usually my day to fill up. I did fill up and use my gift card at $14.76. And so I left because I spent that. I didn't color it in, but that was all I spent that day. And then no spend Tuesday, no spend Wednesday. I wrote here that I did spend, this from Side Hustle, and that was $6.61. And while I'm here, I want to go ahead and highlight, because this week is pretty much over and closed out. So I did do a video going over my budget categories, and this is just a reminder of what's included in what categories. And so I do keep that handy. Thursday, I was paid, and it was a no spend day. So I do highlight that as well. Then Friday, supposed to go to Target, but I went to Walmart instead, and I spent $25.08 at using my Shopkick app. I didn't use the gift card because I actually left the gift cards at home. I redeemed a gift card for $25, and the 8 cents I just paid the coins that I keep in my wallet. So that was Home Goods, and Home Goods is this gold color. And so I wrote that here. And then on Saturday, I used my gift card at Publix to get a couple things that we were out of. That I'm using this box for the totals for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, and then Sunday was a no spend. Sweat class, I monitored mark the days that I go work out. I have a bench day, squat day, deadlift, and hydration. Nothing is marked here, and I missed a day of my run day. I missed one day. I didn't mark anything, not because I didn't drink water. I didn't get to 128 ounces. What's happening is I'm full, so that last cup of water, it's hard to finish. So I think instead of, I'm going to go ahead and write here that's the goal is 128. I think moving forward, I'm going to reduce it to like 96, because that's around the number that I get. And then that way it doesn't look like I'm not doing anything. So, but I don't want to give myself false credit, because that was the goal. And so I'm focused on things week by week and seeing where to adjust and tweak things. And up here's my reminders. I did finish my meal prep list. Meal preps, I prepped mostly lunch. Meal prep lunch and dinner. But my boyfriend covers dinner. Like, he enjoys cooking, so he take care of most of the dinners. And it just works, because use the grill, it saves on electricity. Like, kind of do a batch of meat cooking on the grill. We have our meal list out, just the size that we kind of have to make sure we have week to week when we grocery shop. Here, just my words and focus of 2024. 2 words is urge or emergent and habitual. But to myself, it's like emerge and have a bad habit. Bad meaning good habit, like just the reverse. But I'm a bad girl because I got habits. You know, they're aiding me along this journey. And then seek clarity is confident. Clarity equals confidence. Just my reminder, like, keep pushing. You got it. Go, girl. Get it. But here, the week kind of just started. Today is Wednesday. I'm getting out to go to my run. Oh, no. You know what? This is new. I'm glad I'm going through this with you guys, because Sunday was another run day. But what I wanted to mention about my run day was I'm editing videos. I haven't been able to get that 4th day in, but at least I got 3. Sunday is a new day that I usually don't have. Usually it wouldn't be no check here. But, you know, I got it in. I'm going to do this when it's done. It's after my run, I do need to go to Walmart, and we're out of taco seasoning. It will not be a spending, but you know, it's okay. It brings us to week. So Monday again, got gas. Used that same gift card for $17.31, and this week is still in progress. So I didn't write down my meals for yesterday, and it's the top of the morning, so I don't have anything going here. But I wanted to show you guys a quick little run through of how this is going, and I am loving it. Coming home with the receipts, and this is the time where I record, that I go through everything and kind of whatever I didn't fill out for the day before, I get done and start my day. This is the progress so far of my no spend. And if you're on a no spend, let me know. How's it going? And if you have a channel, let me know that too, so I can follow you and support you, and especially doing your no spend. So, but that is it, you guys. Thank you so much, and I will chat with you in the next one, which should be my savings challenges, my first savings challenge video of the year. Bye, guys.